Let's start. Just lift and roll your shoulders. Breathing in, hands up. Breathing out, down. Breathing in, hands up. This coordinates your breath with your movement. Breathing out, hands down. And it begins to have an effect not just on your body as we repeat this, but also on the mind. But it takes the mind quite some time to begin to settle. So breathing in and breathing out. Lift and roll your shoulders. Step one foot, the left foot, slightly forward. Back right foot slightly out to up to 45 degrees. And feel you can move your front left foot out towards the edge of the mat. So in yoga, to further control the breath, there is a chant with this which goes ma, aham, aham, and it can be extended. But you don't have to say that at all. It's a mental chant, or it can be audible. You can also just count to yourself, but it's a way of controlling the breath. So I'll just say it, but you don't have to. So breathing in, hands up, stretch your fingers. Breathing out as you bend your front left knee, ma, aham, aham. Touch your fingers to the ground. Press down with your feet to lift you up. Stretching your arms up. Breathing out, ma, aham, aham. Breathing in, pressing your feet down. A broad translation would be, I am what I am. Everything kind of supports me. I am where I am. Breathing out, ma, aham, aham. Pressing down, coming up. Breathing out, ma, aham, aham. You're stretching all your muscles, and then as you come forward, you're calming your nervous system. Coming up, and then we'll do the last one, stretching up, breathing out, ma, aham, aham. Press your feet down and roll up to standing. Breathing out, lower your hands. And step your left foot back to your other right foot, and now step your right foot forward and slightly out to the side. And we're going to do the same on the other side. Breathing in, stretching your arms up. Breathing out, soften your front right knee, ma, aham, aham. Hands to the floor. Press down as you roll up, stretching up. Breathing out, ma, aham, aham. Press your feet down as you support yourself coming up. You can use your hands to support you coming up against your legs. Ma, aham, aham. And if your breath is longer, you can add another aham. Press your feet down. Lifting up. Almost you come into a back bend. You can look up or straight ahead. Ma, aham, aham. Press your feet down, come up and lower your hands. And step your right foot back to your left. And lift and roll your shoulders. Breathing in, raising your hands up. Look up if that's good for your neck, otherwise look straight ahead. Breathing out, bend both knees as you roll down. Ma, aham, aham. The hands touch the ground. Press your feet down as you roll up. Hands up. look up. Breathing out, ma, aham, roll down. Breathing in, roll up. Stretch, ma, aham, roll down. Press your feet down as you roll up. Stretch, ma, aham, roll down. Bending your knees. And last time, as you press the feet into the ground to stretch up, looking up if that's good for your neck, stretch your fingers, and breathing out, ma, aham, as we roll down. Come to standing, lift and roll the shoulders, and at this point in this yoga series, we come to lying on the ground to let the movement that we've made absorb back into the body. You can lie with your legs stretched out, or you can lie with your knees bent. If your legs are stretched out, just point your toes to the ceiling and then point them away a couple of times. And then circle your ankles in one direction. If your knees are bent, then just lift one foot and just circle your ankles in one direction. And then circle, so if your knees are bent, it would be one ankle at a time. If you're lying straight, it's both. Circle your ankles in the other direction. And then just lift your fingers slightly up towards the ceiling and point them away from you a couple of times. And then circle your wrists in one direction. And then circle your wrists in the other direction. And release your hands back down to the ground. And bring your focus up now towards your head and neck as you gently turn your head to one side. Bring your head back to the centre and turn your head to the other side. Come back to the centre. Head one side, centre, and head back to the other side. And centre. And one more time, just moving the head, which also then moves the neck, the bridge, the emotional bridge between the body and the mind. And come back to the centre. Hug one knee and then the other knee into the chest and just gently rock from side to side. And then roll either up to kneeling or roll to the right away from your heart and come up to kneeling. So knees are hip width apart. Come to lifting up. Lift and roll your shoulders. Breathing in, raising the hands up. Either looking straight ahead. You can lift up if you want to, whichever you prefer. And then breathing out, lower your hands back down to the ground, alongside you. And then breathing in, raising the arms up. Breathing out, lower your arms back alongside you. So this time, as we breathe in, we raise the arms up. And as you breathe out, bend your knees even more, round your back and come to have your elbows on the floor. You can come into a stretching cow. You can have your bottom up or lower, just come into a comfortable position. If your bottom's back towards your heels, you can stretch your arms out, lift your bottom slightly, your elbows can come up. Slide your hands back to your knees as you lift up again, raising your arms upwards. The choice is to look ahead or up, and breathing out round your back and come to a comfortable extended child swan's pose. So however you want, how much you stretch out's up to you, and how much you bring your bottom towards your heels is up to you. Engage your perineum and bring your lower abdomen into your spine. It's easy to forget about those. Bringing your hands towards your knees as you kneel up. Breathing out as you round, chin to chest. Sliding your hands along, bottom towards your heels. Stretch out. Slide your hands to your knees as you kneel up. And breathing out, lower your hands, bow down to the floor and slide them in front of you, stretching out. You'll feel that in your lower back. Slide your hands in as you lift up. And this time we do the same, sliding the hands on the floor away from you. But this time slide your hands back towards you as you come into cat, dipping your back and looking either along the floor or looking up. Bring your back to neutral and then slide your hands towards your knees as you kneel up, stretching your arms up in front of you. Stretch your fingers. Breathing out, round your back, chin comes to the chest. Hands to the mat as you slide your hands away from you. Bottom goes towards your heels. Slide your hands towards you as you come into cat, dipping your back. Bring your back to neutral. As you slide your hands towards your knees and then kneel up, stretching your fingers up. Breathing out, rounding, chin to chest. Bottom goes towards the heels as you slide out, the extended child. Bring your hands towards cat, dipping your back. And this time, round your back as you breathe out, tuck your toes underneath and come into a very soft downward dog. You can walk the dog once you're there by bending one knee and then the other knee. Bend both knees, come back down to the earth. Untuck your toes as you slide your hands towards your knees to kneel up again. Stretching your fingers. Breathing out, rounding, chin comes to chest. Come to slide your hands out into extended child. Come into cat, dipping your back, and then rounding chin to chest as you tuck your toes and come into a downward dog. Walk the dog. And this time you can sway your hips from side to side as you walk the dog. This becomes an inversion, so it's really helpful to balance your glandular or your endocrine system. Bend both knees back down to the earth. Untuck your toes, bring your bottom to your heels, stretch out and then slide your hands, kneeling up, raising your arms up, breathing out, rounding chin to chest. Stretch out an extended child. Slide your hands to come into cat, dipping your back. Round your back, tuck your toes, chin to chest as you come into a soft downward dog. Bend your knees back down to the earth. Untuck your toes. Walk your hands forward to come into an up dog, lifting your head up or looking along the mat. Come to kneeling, bringing your hands back. Kneel up, stretching the hands up, breathing out, chin to chest, lower, stretching out into extended child. Coming to dip your back into cat, rounding your back,
Chin to chest, tuck your toes, engage your lower abdomen and perineum engages upwards as you come into a soft downward dog. Bend both knees back down to the ground. Untuck your toes and walk your hands further forward to come into an up dog. Stretching your back the other way. And then walk your hands back to your knees as you kneel up. Breathing out, round your back, chin to chest. Extend your child, bottom goes towards the heel. Come into cat, dipping your back. Round your back, chin to chest, tuck your toes, coming into a soft dog. Feel that you can adjust your feet as well. You can have your feet wider than hip width apart. Bend both knees, coming back down to the ground. Untuck your toes and walk your hands forward to come into up dog. Round the back slightly as you bring your hands towards you, kneeling up. And we'll make this the last round as you breathe in, lifting your hands upwards, stretch your fingers. Breathing out, rounding, chin comes to chest. Bottom to heel, stretch your arms out in extended child's pose. And then come into cat, dipping your back. Even here, engage your perineum upwards, tummy or lower abdomen comes in. It's easier to do in this position. Round your back, chin to chest, tuck your toes, engage your perineum and lower abdomen still as you come into a soft downward dog. Feel that you can adjust your feet. And then bend both knees back down to the ground. Now tuck your toes, walk your hands forward into up dog. And then come back. Hands walk towards your knees and just drop your bottom to the side and come into a very gentle cross-leg position. And we're going to do a metabolic balance. We've been doing that in our body, but we're going to focus around this throat area, which is the thyroid and parathyroid, and then further up is the pineal and the pituitary. So, hands comfortably resting on the knees. Breathing in, you can have your hands down as well if you want to. Breathing in, chin goes slightly up. Breathing out, chin comes towards the chest. Breathing in, turn your head slightly to the left. Swing like a pendulum, going through the centre, dropping your chin and then up to the other side, to the right. Back to the centre. Breathing in, chin up. Breathing out, chin down. That's pineal and pituitary, not necessarily in that order. Breathing out, chin goes to the left, and then centre, and then breathing out, chin goes to the right, and come to the centre. Adopt your neck movement to suit you, chin up, with control, chin down, chin goes to the left, and chin goes to the right. Breathing in, up, breathing out, down, going to the left, and going to the right. Breathing in, up with control, breathing out, down, to the left and to the right. Breathing in, up, breathing out, down, left, centre and right, centre, up, down, left, right. Sa, ta, na, ma. Circle of life. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. sa, ta, na, ma, 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 sa, ta, na, ma. And bring your head back to the centre and just notice the effects. We've also asked the left and the right brain hemispheres to communicate and coordinate with one another in that movement. So not only is it a metabolic rebalance, but it also encourages left-right brain communication, which increases creativity, coordination, does quite a lot. And then just turn your palms upwards now and touch your thumbs to your index finger, then your third finger, fourth or ring finger and little finger, back to the beginning. And this is also a communication or coordination exercise. Thumb to second finger, sa. Thumb to third finger, ta. Thumb to fourth finger, na. And thumb to little finger, ma. Sa, ta, na, 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 and ma. And then gently turn your head from the left to the right, breathing into the left, breathing out to the right, breathing into the left, breathing out to the right, breathing into the left, breathing out to the right, into the left and out to the right, into the left and out to the right, into the left and out to the right, and into the left and out to the right, into the left and out to the right. Come back to the centre. Just slightly lower your chin to your chest, not a lot, just to let everything in the body rebalance. Notice where you are, notice any sensations you might be feeling. In your head, in your body. And then choose a colour today, any colour that resonates with you. And imagine surrounding yourself with that colour of your choice today. And that colour is like an auric egg surrounding and protecting us for the rest of the day. Only positive thoughts can come in. And with your auric egg of your chosen colour set for the day, bring your chin to your chest, bring your hands to your heart, and I will gong out. Thank you very much for joining today.